Good evening and welcome to the Master Sword Bracket Finals between ProfessorPixie and armlx. My name is Joki, one of your comms this evening, and joining me in the booth we have Nira Lightshine.
Hello, everybody. What pleasure to come and commentate again today. Looking forward to this race. Wish there was more of the mentor tournament, though.
It's a shame it's all over.
Yep, we need to pull. We need to have another one right away.
Sorry, say again?
I said we need to do another one right away and have it be the mentors being guided by the mentees.
Yeah, exactly. Or the mentors fighting off against each other, you know.
Yeah, or both.
Or both, yeah, absolutely. It's a shame that it's over. Anyway, this is game 2 of the match between armlx and ProfessorPixie. armlx is fighting for his life. He needs to win this one for there to be a game 3. And yeah, looks to be an interesting variety of icons there at the top. Bugnet, Green Potion, Mushroom Book, Cape.
Yep, and this will be standard randomized, so we will not know what the weapon is unless Uncle is holding a sword when he leaves.
Interesting. Yeah, kind of looking forward to this. It's been a while since I commentated a race. I think I commentated the Gold Sword Bracket Finals, Match 1, between DDR Kirby and
we're off.
Akumagath. But yeah, no, we're off now. And what have they got in Link's house today?
We have the Cane of Samaria. We got one of the weapons that Uncle could possibly have right away.
It's an interesting find off the start. I wonder if any of them are going to be doing an early Ice Palace play.
Well, they can do Icebreaker if they have to.
Yep. No one's doing a map check, so our tracker's sad at the moment. Big shout to our tracker, which is Jaxxy this evening. And our restreamer is Amarith.
And there's the hammer on Uncle, so really good weapon there. That's tempered sword damage. And
yeah, it's an incredible start actually to get useful stuff like this straight off the bat.
Yep, and also full magic off the green guards, but it looks like it's just the magic refill price pool today, so
Not a terrible thing. It means that they can use their Cane of Samaria to their heart's content.
yeah, but with the hammer, they're going to use that more than hammer will one-shot everything.
Is it just me, or is armlx streams paused?
Probably it might be. But we ProfessorPixie is going right into the castle, and there's blue mail right away.
Yeah, blue mail out of the map chest. That's really, really nice to find there. So yeah, there is a bit of a delay on armlx feed, but he will pick up that blue mail shortly.
Okay. Usually it gets fixed before long, so let's not worry about it. But in the second chest and castle, we have 10 arrows. Boo!
Yeah, that's not a great find.
Nope.
Unless, of course, there's a bow in Zelda's cell, in which case...
that or the mirror.
Yeah, the mirror would be nice.
Mirror brings them right back to the entrance. No problem, Amarith.
Yep. Do what you have to do.
And what's in Zelda's cell is they got Sick Kid.
That brings another check in the village into logic.
Yep. If they find boots, they can boots and magic powder. They can full clear Kakariko in one go.
Yeah. Odds are they won't find it all in one go, though.
Yeah, this is randomizer.
Yep.
They could be going.
Knowing.
They could be going into stuff like blind with 3 hearts.
I don't think they'll be doing that, but you make a good point.
I've had to. I found like everything in the game except health at that point.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's see here. So, escape.
Someone's asking about. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have I don't got music up right now.
Someone's asking whether it's Breath of the Wild MSU. I think it might be. Trying not to listen to the music because my voice is feeding back, so don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Did we lose someone?
I think it might have been Amarith.
Okay.
What do you mean we don't got audio? See?
If I have the audio on Twitch, I'm going to have my voice feeding back as well, so I don't want to do that.
No.
Small key there.
Jaxxy just said we don't got no audio. Oh, ProfessorPixie got some bombs. Pixie's also got to be careful there.
This rat farming is yielding a lot of explosives.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what happened. Sorry, I was just worried that we were losing. We didn't have audio for whatever reason.
Fine, we don't need to appreciate the music. Just these runners' skill. Entering into the back of Escape now. Let's see what they find in these 3 chests.
Pixie just got a 4 bomb drop off with the rats.
Piece of heart, and a map.
No, that means Sanctuary's got the last item.
Any guesses on what it will be?
With how the seed's going right now, I'm gonna sword or half magic.
Ooh, that would be a nice find early on. I'm always happy to see half magic.
Ditto here. Before this tournament, I would, and it's just 20 rubies. Before this tournament, though, I would have panicked if I went into GT without half magic. Now it's just an inconvenience. Okay, just regular crystals in the light world, no pendants.
Everywhere is a crystal.
Yep, all 3 of them are regular crystals.
ProfessorPixie diverging from armlx at the moment. He's going up to check Lumberjack Tree.
Yep.
Whereas
go ahead.
armlx is going straight into the Lost Woods.
Yep. I think if I remember correctly, armlx likes to not check Lumberjack Ledge unless he's got the boots. There's Quake in the Lost Woods. Oh no, Aga's required power glove on Lumberjack Ledge.
Yep. That is not a good sign, finding that power glove there. Because it could be the first glove, or it could be the second glove.
Yep.
We don't know.
That means they're going to have to find the boots, too, because there's quite a bit of the Dark World that's locked behind the Titan's Myth.
Yeah. This is an interesting seed, for sure.
Oh, yeah. But be happy, everybody. We have a guaranteed AGA 1 seed.
Hopefully the lamp won't be somewhere evil like back of Turtle Rock or Misery Mire.
Can't be in Turtle Rock or Mire. You need the Titansmiths to get those.
True. I have seen the lamp in those locations before, but obviously the mitts have been available before.
Oh, they have to have the gloves because they need the Titan's mitts to be able to get to GT.
Yep.
This isn't no logic where you can use major glitches to get to GT a different way. Or skip GT altogether.
Sword in Blind's hideout.
Yeah, that was very nice. And the Moon Pearl. Well, we know Aga is not going to be dead even if we find out everything, because we have to have Aga done. There's Master
Sword. Yeah.
Oof.
This is a very nice bottom of the well.
Yeah, that's not something you want to find this quickly either, though. Yeah. 50 rubies on the bottle vendor.
Pay for it. Got the 100 bucks free for selling the bee.
Yep, that was the sparkly bee. Good on armlx for knowing. There's the lamp. Uh-oh. Well, they can do Aga's tower right now.
Yeah, I think ProfessorPixie may actually do that, knowing that the glove is right there. armlx may decide to, leave it.
If they find the boots before they leave Kakariko, I'd expect armlx to go there. Because that's what I would do that myself. If I find the boots before I leave Kakariko, and I know Aga's required, and I can do Aga, I'm going to head straight for it.
The thing is, there's so many other places they can check.
Oh, I know. But, what if
this
there's
could be
something
anywhere at the moment. And Bombos medallion on the library.
My thoughts on the reason why I would do it is that what if Pyramid Ledge has something like the bow that could help me? There's the mushroom.
Yep, a little bit of backtracking required now.
Guarantee when I do
It's in, and this has been a really interesting seed so far.
Oh yeah, we know where a lot of items are, and we know where a medallion is that we may or may not need. ProfessorPixie gonna do a blind race game.
It's not a bad shout.
Oh, I just realized armlx doesn't know what's on that lumberjack still.
He doesn't. I mean, I think he's only going to consider checking it once he's got the boots.
Yeah.
And that could put ProfessorPixie in the lead, just purely on knowledge. Trying to set up the fake flippers here to check that mushroom turn in.
Yep, this was something I didn't know before the Mentor tournament, was being able to fake flipper off the spot. My mind was blown when I found that.
Nice little trick.
It makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah, and when you get
Go ahead.
And when you get an early mushroom, you do want to check the potion shop.
Yeah. And what's in the dam, we're going to find out too in a second. Oh, just 3 bombs. And
He's safe scumming it though, so he keeps his mushroom.
Yep, I also missed what was in the dam.
It was just $20, I think.
Okay. Thank you, Jaxxy. And it is half magic in the dam on the outside.
And treasures. We always like finding that.
Yeah. It's a 10 out of 10 item. I don't care how good you are at this game, you always want to pick up half magic if it's not out of the way.
Professor Pixie entering Moldorm Cave.
Got a good mini Moldorm cave kill there.
That was masterfully done. Rewarded with a lot of love inside the cave, though, and some money.
Yep, and some more bombs.
Necessary because he had to use a few up for killing the Moldorms.
Yep.
And a bit of divergence here as armlx heads over to Agina's cave.
This may be worth doing. What if the boots are in Agina's?
Or on the ledge, maybe.
Yep.
He's checking the desert ledge.
We do know that the...
There's a glove there. The desert ledge had a glove.
That's what it looked like to me. Uh-oh. So the book is required because we cannot get that ledge with the flute without the Titan's meats.
Yeah. It's interesting, this seed.
Yeah. This is like my dream kind of seed. Bloomerang in Agina and 20 rubies on in the Ice Rock Cave. Yep, Professor's going to he's going to Aga.
Blame him for it either, because we know that it's required. It doesn't matter what time he picks up the boots, he'll know to make a beeline to the lumberjack tree as and when he gets them. So.
And boots could be on the pyramid ledge.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a good shout. Although I'm surprised they didn't dip Sassy's house at the back of Eastern.
Very
There's
true.
three easy checks there, and neither of them fake Philippered up to Waterfall Cave.
There's all sorts of things that could be in Sarsarilla's hut.
Yep.
Stun prize.
And usually, stun prize. Sorry.
Stun prize, by the looks of it, was. Oh wait, no, that was not stun prize. Oh, Professor Pixie took a death there.
Yeah, sad times for Professor Pixie. But I think armlx needs a little bit of time to catch up. So.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. Pixie.
Apologise. We do aim to get our gender pronouns correct.
Yep, I don't mess those up on purpose. Trust me.
She's doing really well.
Yeah, Professor Pixie, she's doing really well. armlx is doing just as good as he can. Let's see what is going to happen here. Is he going to go to Waterfall Cave?
I think that this is a fake flipper play here. Sapperworm. We know that one of the necessary gloves is on the lumberjack tree. Now, despite having no boots, it's still a good play to clear off Aga for two reasons. Firstly, when you get the boots, you can go straight to get your Titan's mitts. But also, it opens up that Dark World portal, which makes access to Palace of Darkness and Catfish. Well, the other fish. Easy.
They won't have Titan's mitts until they find the book.
No.
There's Red Bottle and there's Ether. We know where all three medallions are.
What are the odds of there being bombus requirements for Turtle Rock or something?
33.3%. Times 2, so
56.6%. Yeah.
Well, it's actually back down to 33.3%. We have that too. So,
of course, I should be aware of that.
and just 20 rubies on Popo. You know, armlx, they could do fake powder here.
armlx is making his way over to the back of Sassy's house.
Yep.
By the look of things. I don't think this is a terrible play.
No, I don't think so either. So far, Aga seems like it's going to be the play, but there is 3 checks in Sarsaparella's hut, and if they find the bow or something like that, they can go ahead and finish Eastern at the same time.
Yeah. It's certainly worth considering. Doesn't check where the green pendant is going to be, though.
Not yet.
There's a nice health upgrade there at the back of Sassy's hut.
Yep, and a second bottle. I wonder if Arm is going to Aga. Yep.
Yep. Obviously has the same idea as ProfessorPixie.
He's a few minutes behind, but he also has more of the map explored than Professor does.
He's done the Waterfall Fairy and the Sassy's.
I'm probably going to say that Arm's knowledge of Desert Palace Ledge, but having the other glove is actually probably higher up on what's more valuable.
Now that they both decided to make the play to Aga, yes. Right. 5 and 6 are Ice Palace and Thief's Town, and then we have pendants at TR, Skullwoods, and Maya. Yep. Green pendant being Turtle Rock.
I did not see. It's just a piece of art.
Yeah, I'm surprised ProfessorPixie didn't carry on there to get either Catfish or Palace of Darkness done. But
he might be going to check Eastern and stuff now.
The way we want to see it, though, pendants at TR and Maya.
Yep. Doesn't mean that we won't have to go.
No, I didn't say we wouldn't have to go in there, but
Ooh. armlx took a death. Oh. And he doesn't have a fairy. He has a red bottle, or red potion, but
it's making the right play to carry on, though.
Yep, he's got the way opened up at least. Skip the majority of fights now. ProfessorPixie, she is headed to Eastern by the looks.
Yep.
A lot of people like to do Pod and Eastern at the same time if possible. So I could kind of see why ProfessorPixie doesn't want to do it.
I mean, if there's no bow, you can't do the right side of Pod.
Yeah.
The rest of it's clearable, though.
Yep. Well, can't go to Helmasaur without Pod either, or without the bow either.
True. Yeah.
Professor
that right
does not have a red bottle. It's armlx that does.
Ah, okay. So that's another reason that locks off the 2 checks on the right side of Pod.
I did not see what was that first chest in Eastern though.
We've not come up to it yet.
No,
First chest.
There's one in the very beginning of Eastern.
Yeah, just had $20.
Okay. Arm, you're making me nervous here.
Makes his climb to the 6th floor.
I would be... He's making me nervous because if he takes a fall, that's 1 heart of damage and he has to restart the climb.
If he gets hit at all by Aga, he's back to square one again.
I thought with blue mail it only deals half of.
Still got a lot of nerve trying to do it with 1 heart though.
Yeah, I drove my mentors crazy a few times.
Should drink the potion.
I didn't have a potion.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy. Red shield there from the big chest in Eastern.
Yep, and he found all 3 items. Or she found all 3 items, sorry. So... Is Zora the plague?
Yeah, I don't think armlx has found Zora's item. Catfish is still in play as well, I believe.
Yeah. Well, Zora, they didn't check Zora because he didn't have the money at the time.
Yeah, I wonder where ProfessorPixie's going now. Pod
Catfish.
or Catfish? Pod.
Better nope, Hype Cave.
Ooh, yeah, of course. Is getting bullied by the guards there next to the hammer pegs.
Oh yeah, neither Zora or Catfish are in logic. Because you need the power glove to get to either of them.
True, actually, yes. Of course, there's that rock next to the Dark World potion shop. Hype Cave has our Book of Medora.
10 bombs and 50 rubies. Arm is probably going to go ahead and go to Hype Cave now, too. Going to pick up his book and know exactly that he can go ahead and get the power glove while he's there, or when he goes to the desert. Because we do know desert is required because it is a crystal.
Yeah, there may be problems clearing it though. We don't know if the big key's on the torch or if it's boots locked even.
Yep. And 3 bombs on Stumpy.
Not a bad Hype Caves today.
And we're going to get a look at Dig Game.
Big Game has...
Looks like armlx is going to head that way too.
Yeah, it makes sense. Get the South Dark World done.
And 300 rubies on Dig Game, so there's Zora.
$100. Yeah. I wonder if that's given Catfish.
You know, Zora could be locking the boots.
Could be.
Because think about this: you need the boots to get to one glove, but you only need the book to get to the other.
But now they've got the book, Professor thinking the way of the desert. And of course that opens the mountain once they've got the first glove, so there could be some fun stuff up on Spec Rock.
Yep. And ProfessorPixie, she is getting her glove now. With the book, she can go ahead and grab it immediately.
Yep.
Looks like armlx is going to head that same direction.
Just about 30 seconds to a minute behind. Whether they can clear desert, though, is down to whether that big key is on the torch or not.
Well, desert could have the boots.
Desert could indeed have the boots. They could be on the torch.
No, they can't.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
Don't tease me like that. That's just mean. Just kidding on that too.
Yes, someone has got to build a seed where there's library locked boots, Book of Mudora on one of the tablets, mirror up on top of Spectacle Rock. All the impossible locations for items.
Also, I think the first big key was on that first check on the right side.
You get to see what's on the torch. A compass.
Yep, big key was right side. It's almost his vanilla location, actually. And there's the map, so we do know that Land Mole is completable. Or we know that Desert is completable. With the second item being on Land Moles.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good play for both of these runners to clear Landmo while they're here.
Yep.
Just get it done. Yes, Amarith, we've buried the shovel, but you wouldn't know it. It's in the dig spot in the Haunted Grove.
I don't think we're in a no logic seed, but you never know. ARMlx is going to be picking up his glove in just here. He's also going to go ahead and get heart refill from a fairy.
Knowledge that fairy was there. I always forget which of those blocks it is to open that northern door in that room.
Ditto here.
ARMlx picking up his gloves. Being bullied a little bit by the buzzard on his way up, but not too far behind ProfessorPixie, who's just heading into their Lamo fight now.
Switching between hammer and sword straps. And ProfessorPixie gets her first crystal and his 3 bombs.
That's not bad for 32 minutes in.
No, it's not. We do have money for Zora and Death Mountain open.
I wonder what the play will be for ProfessorPixie at this point.
I would probably go do Death Mountain.
Yeah, me too.
Just to go ahead and get that checkpoint.
She has not done Agnes Cave. So it's just doing that now.
Which we already know is 20 rubies.
It gives ARMlx a little bit of a chance to catch up here.
Yep.
Not quite getting the Lambos down as quick as would like. Drink that red potion.
Nope.
Oh no, maybe not. Save it.
He pulled it out just in case. That was wise.
Just as we predicted, ProfessorPixie was heading up towards the mountain and is now heading towards the village.
Well, except Vortex, we do not have the boots yet.
Looks like they're going for the portal into the Dark World north of Thieves Town. No ped check. Sad times.
Well, there's not a lot it could be at this.
Interesting though that they're going for this portal rather than checking out the mountain. You know, to get that save point out up there.
We're going to Skullwoods.
I wonder if armlx is going to deviate and go south to Thieves Town.
I wouldn't.
We are going to get a ped check from armlx though.
Ooh.
This could be interesting. Come on, let's be awkward. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Have it be the boots.
If you die, I will revive you.
So
Fairy in a bowl.
Not required, so Pet is dead.
Bad times.
Where? Oh, okay, armlx. The Dark World. I did not see what was in that first chest, that ProfessorPixie check, though.
I wasn't paying attention as well.
Too focused on pedestal. It was 10 arrows, okay.
armlx, as I suggested, was probably going to head south into Thieves Town. We got the chess game to check.
Which is a part, and there's the mirror!
That's a nice find. That opens up Graveyard Ledge and K45, and even the Tower of Hera as well. So, shouldn't be too long. It opens up the whole of the mountain if you think about it.
Yep. There's the bow!
We have a stacked Thieves Town today.
Yeah, also, this means Pod and Eastern can be completed at the same time.
Yeah, this is very, very good news.
Suddenly, armlx is ahead. Because he checked this. He checked. Village of Outcasts first.
Yep.
Though he still hasn't seen what's on Lumberjack, so.
No. If he's able to find some boots in here, he may route up towards the Bumper Cave and then mirror to see what the Lumberjack tree is.
You know what could be on where the boots could be? Bumper Ledge.
Yep, then we're searching for the Magic Cape, which could be anywhere.
Yep. That was just something I just thought about just now. And 10 arrows in the fourth chest. We're, of course, going to finish Thieves Town because it is a crystal.
Yeah, there's no reason not to finish it now. You've got everything you need to finish it. And a savvy blind script on the boss will clear the dungeon for you.
Honestly, at this point, if somebody finds the boots way before the other person, That's going to be a game changer.
Yes. Although, as we've said, armlx does not have that knowledge yet. He does not know that the Titan's mitts are on the lumberjack tree.
Yeah, but like you said too, he'll probably check that as soon as he finds the boots.
Interesting seed.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot open to us, but there's also not a lot you can do. You can, armlx, there right now, for the both of them, there are 3 dungeons that are completable. Hera, Eastern, and Pod. There's the boots!
There they are! They're in the attic of Thieves Town. I had a feeling they'd be here in Thieves Town.
That is a huge find. That's still going to be like a minute or two that ProfessorPixie doesn't have them.
Yes, a huge find for armlx there.
I really hope armlx goes up and checks it then right after the Thieves Town.
ProfessorPixie's got to be careful here.
Nope. Mitts are in our lumberjack ledge.
A single heart. If they die here and choose to explore elsewhere, they are not going to get those boots.
If what?
If ProfessorPixie dies here, it's not going to happen now. She's picked up that fairy, but there was a chance that she might have decided to abandon the boots.
Yeah.
I didn't quite catch what was in the big chest of Thieves Town.
It was the compass.
Ah, okay.
I think that means the 4th item's on blind, because I think they found the map already.
Blind bug with insect puns.
Ugh.
Nice blind script though from armlx here.
Yep. Very beautifully done. And what is on blind? It's 50 rubies. Now, please go to Lumberjack Ledge.
I think they're going to head up north now. I'll do C-shaped house next, and then it's probably a shoe-in north to Bumper Ledge.
Nope, he's going south.
Yeah, obviously thinking about...
Oh, he's
thinking about Bombos. Yeah. Nice thinking.
That's a good move, because what if we do need to go into Mire or Turtle Rock? And that's what you need.
It's also a good offensive weapon when you're in a room or something and you just need to blow everything up.
Well, Ice Palace is required, so you might need it for ice.
Getting bullied a bit by the guards there before getting the portal back.
Now,
yeah, now we're heading north.
thank you, Arm.
20 rupees in the C-shape house.
Yep. He's probably going to go ahead and do bonk rocks and stuff on his way up, too.
Maybe.
Yep, he's going north. Keep going north. Don't go south, please. And there's Tempered on the upper ledge. Oh. He's doing He's doing a blind lumberjack check.
Yeah, well played, armlx. This
is a wise move here.
Yeah, very pleased to see those Titans mitts there.
That saved him about 10 to 15 seconds doing a blind check.
Now I wonder what his play is next, whether he's going to go up the mountain or... no, heading south to...
Bonks. Might as well hit all three of them since you're here.
Yeah.
Graveyard Ledge and both Bonk Rock and Kingston. There's a single arrow. Professor Pixie is going to go pick up her bombos. Nope.
Getting stuck in a wall. It's always the problem with mirroring on that screen.
Yep. Yeah, he might be thinking Ice Palace now, since it's fully completable. It'd be out of logic, but these two runners don't care about logic.
$20 on Graveyard Ledge. Maybe I'd be wanting to grab that Tempered Sword off of Bumper Cave first before doing Ice. So I'd really be hoping to find a magic cape somewhere.
Did Professor Pixie forget about the sword? Or about Titan's mitts?
Potentially. The heart piece in K45.
And 3 bombs in Kingston. Professor Pixie is not getting her Titan's mitt.
Maybe she's thinking about something else.
Bombos tablet.
Yeah, I mean there's lots of other checks out there.
Oh, almost got the fake flipper off there.
Yep, armlx is doing a corn jump, I believe.
There, and just a heart container on Bombo. There we go. Now we got it.
Getting it there for fake flipping to catfish.
He had a way to do this in logic, but that would not be as fast.
No. Professor Pixie doing bonk rocks herself. Is going to get the point with that single arrow.
Yep. Arm is checking Catfish and Zora right.
Yeah, this is the right way of doing it.
Yep, and Professor Pixie is going to go get her Titan's mitts thing now.
She didn't forget them. She didn't forget them.
Nope. The chat was bringing up she was probably wanting to do it at a better time. There's a single ruby on Zora Ledge, so we're not coming back to it.
No. No waste of time going around for that.
Yep. There's like a billion places we can farm rubies better in.
Suppose if you feel that ripped off by Zora,
Oh, 3 bombs. Ouch.
you know, getting 1 rupee back is better than nothing.
Well, if you're like a ruby short and you got flippers, there's a reason to go grab them.
Yeah, you just go around the loop.
Yeah. It'll be faster just go grab that 1 ruby.
He is escorting Gary to his house at the front of the mountain.
Yep, Arm is going to go ahead and do Eastern and Pod, probably. Yep.
Save point location and a heart piece. Spin speed off the ladder there gives her the nice boost up the top. This is the first real divergence they've had Oh, maybe not. They've done Skullwards, Thieves Town, Divergence, but we get to look at the mountain items for the first time with just love in Spectacle Rock and on Spectacle Rock.
Yep, we're going to go ahead and do the entirety of Hera. There's a lot more checks in Death Mountain that they could do than there are in Pod and Eastern, though. But there is 2 crystals that are being done, too, at the same time. And it is a piece of heart on the tablet.
See one of my mentors in chat. And how you doing, Oro? The first room here in Hera.
And small key.
No shot for Herapot here. Sad times.
Professor Pixie is skipping the first item. Or did she already grab that?
Yeah, it was big key, I think.
Oh, okay. I blinked apparently when she checked that. Small key on the in pod there. I don't know what every room in pod is called.
Why? Don't let it worry you.
20 rubies in the big key chest though. There's the small key to Hera though. That's not something you ever want to find.
No, but she may get lucky and hit something useful off Trolldorm.
The other items in the basement.
Yeah. Sad times.
I think. Wait. Oh.
No, it could be on Trolldorm.
Yeah, the second they found an item in the other chest. I'm sorry. And there's just small keys on the right side of pod. Professor.
Very clean kill of Moldorm.
Yeah.
It is in the basement, that second item.
Oh. That's something you never wish on anybody.
No, we get a coffee break. Mine's a latte with some shortbread biscuits.
My coffee of choice, if I can actually get it, is vanilla bean blended frappuccino, 2 extra scoops of vanilla.
Wow.
What?
These runners will have to take you to Starbucks, not to the basement of Hera.
Yeah. I'm also not a demanding person when I go to Starbucks. I'm like, you better get. I'm not one of those like, you better get this right, or I will talk to your manager, people. I work in retail, so I definitely don't act like.
Armlx trying for hammer yump there, but
And what is in the basement? It is heart
container.
Yeah, you got the hammer jump.
Yeah, that trick, I've still not managed it to do it yet, the hammer yump.
I can't do it because I use a key. There's the cane of Brian.
That's a nice find. It opens up Spike Cave.
10 arrows. And the final item is on Sword.
Not the invulnerability item of choice, though. We really wanted to see the magic cape there. because that would have opened up the tempered sword for them both.
Yep.
Oh, there's another sword.
Okay,
So,
we know where all 4 of them are.
yep. So Spiral Cave having that 3rd sword means that we need Magic Cape for Butter Sword.
Yeah, but they're not going to go out of their way for a level 4 sword.
We'll see.
These 2 are far better than me, and I won't this game, and I'm not going to go out on my level 4 sword.
It depends really on where that Magic Cape is. So if they find it, for instance, in Swamp Palace, and still have Skullwoods to do, and they're heading up to Skullwoods, then it's going to make the fighting a little bit easier.
True, but Skull Woods is also a pendant. There's the cape.
Yeah, then maybe our tracker's marked incorrectly. Yeah, the tracker on armlx's side is only showing 2 pendants, I believe.
Yep.
Now it's showing 3 pendants. Thank you, Jaxxy.
Our tracker is doing a good enough job. Is doing a great job. A small mistake like that, don't even sweat it. ProfessorPixie is going to go, I think, open up Turtle Rock.
Saw nothing. You're okay, Jaxxy.
Yeah, well,
On the other...
it was lag, that's all it was.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if on the other hand the Magic Cape is in Ganon's Tower, then it's definitely out of logic. They're not going to pick that up.
The cape was in Paradox.
Okay.
And Bombos was required to get into Turtle Rock.
It's a pendant, so we don't know whether they need to go in there or not.
Come on, Hookshot, be in Hookshot Cave. I've seen it happen before. Nope, just 3 bombs.
Are they going to do an Andy Lasso? No. No hovering today, chat.
Big Key, it was in the dark rooms. Right side dark rooms.
Super Bunny Cave just having bombs and more bombs.
I think she's gonna. I keep calling him Key. Sorry. She's gonna probably go check Spike Cave now. armlx though is gonna be able to fully complete Eastern in one go. Finds all.
A nice play.
He'll find all 3 items up to the big chest easily.
They won't need to go all the way round. They can go straight to the boss.
Yep. And
that Magic Cape getting a workout in Spike Cave. What's the reward? $20. How many times though? How many times is it the fire rod in there? And you last location it?
1 out of 1,000 times. My last location, Fire Rod, it's always on pedestal.
armlx also realizing they've got all the items and can go straight to the boss. Picking up some bombs there.
Actually, I think Fire Rod, unless it's locking right side of GT. I don't think Fire Rod is required in the sea.
Maybe not.
Because
Oh.
the areas you can use the Fire Rod in GT, in the later parts, you can do with the lamp. It's just a lot more difficult.
As we've already said, you only need Bombos to enter Ice Palace, so...
Yep. Fire Rod could be on Fat Fairy, too. I'm trying to think of what the next play could be right now.
I do like the fact that armlx is clearing out Eastern and Pod.
I know, I'm just trying to think what could they do next now?
Well, they're still missing flippers as a required item because Swamp Palace needs them. Yeah. And they're also missing the hookshot. So it really does.
Smith chain is something that might be locking.
Yeah, that's a good call, Smith's chain. armlx making his play for the mountain. He will be doing Hera himself.
I'm actually pulling up a tracker myself right now to determine what could be open right now.
Yep, it is TR or Smith chain. Although I think there's only one.
You cut out there. I couldn't understand what you just said.
It's potentially only one chest that it could be in Turtle Rock, and that's the one on the left side. Because they can't do the torch room without the fire rod or the hookshot.
True.
Could go further into like the chain chomp room and the vanilla big key chest. But if that big key is on the right side where those torches are, it's a dead set of checks. I do apologise. It is 2:10 in the morning where I am.
Oof.
Such a randomizer freak that I've decided to stay up to commentate what could be the last match of the tournament. But we're all secretly hoping there's going to be a Game 3, aren't we?
Oh yeah. I don't want to see the finals end in a 2-0.
Honestly, I don't know who's ahead here, though. I mean...
Honestly, I'm going to have to give it to Arm right now.
Why?
Lower dungeon speed.
True. But they don't have that tempered sword yet, though. That's the difference. So, ProfessorPixie will clear just slightly quicker.
He's going to have that sword very quickly.
I get where that tempered sword was. Oh, it was Spiral Cave, wasn't it?
Yep.
Managing to get the bomb jump there over to the big chest. That's very nicely played. And as Vortex points out in chat, Smith Chain favours Pixie, Turtle Rock favours Arm. We'll have to see which way they go. Not sure because Pixie's already done the bottom chest of Hookshot Cave. So if there is anything important in Hookshot Cave, that she's going to have to come back with a hookshot. And it would suck if flippers are up there. Lots of ifs and
Flippers could be in that left check of PR too, though.
they could. We just don't know where things are.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the randomizer. Arm. Oh, I thought he was going to be skipping Spiral Cave and going into Dark World right away. Pixie had me scared there for a second. I thought she cleared out by accident. Arm is going to go ahead and pick up his temper.
I'm going to get myself a little bit more comfortable. armlx picking up his sword there.
Always nice to find. Arm also is the only one of the two of them that knows where the fourth sword is. Because Professor Pixie, she never checked Bumper Ledge.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll go back for it though.
I don't think he will.
You're probably right.
Also, he actually skipped the basement of Hera. Which we already know it moved because there was nothing there.
Yep. I mean, the only benefit I can see of going back for that gold sword is it's going to make Ganon a little bit easier to kill.
Yeah, especially with if you don't have silvers. Arm is... I think he's going to go check Turtle Rock right now. Probably open it too to save some time.
Yeah, makes sense.
I always believe that if you've got the ability to open up Turtle Rock, better to open it when you can, if you're up here. Now the big question is he going to go check left, the first check on the left? Yes, he is. This is going to be an interesting play, especially if something turns out to be here. And it is just a small key. Arm, what are you doing? Oh, he's going to check further. You don't need a fire rod if you find a key there. There's the fire rod!
Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I had a little bit of internet issues there.
No problem, but you saw that he found the fire rod in TR?
I did not, so
Yeah.
that was a nice find. Means that you can go the long way round the Yeah, I just remembered he needs to go the long way round.
Oh yeah.
this Torch's room.
Yep, I made that mistake several times first time I played randomizer. And he Professor
so used to doing it the other way round. Sorry. Yeah. Professor Pixie is going for the Ice Palace play.
Yep. Both moves could be the right choice here.
I think I do like Turtle Rock just a little bit more. But it looks like he's bailing from Turtle Rock now.
I don't like it. I don't like him do the Ice Palace play, honestly. I agree.
Well, there is another benefit of doing Ice Palace. It opens up the Pyramid Ferry. So.
Very true. Pyramid Ferry could give you Ice Rod, too.
Yeah.
Arm has, like, I'd put Professor Pixie in the lead right now here, but I would say Arm, because of the knowledge and stuff he's got, is not that far behind.
This is a really close race.
Yep. Arm's going to go check the one check you can do in Hookshot Cave without the hookshot. I think he can hover, though.
Let's see.
Nope. That or he's not going to even try to in this race. There's the big key to Ice Palace. And we're going to go ahead and get a Spike Cave check, which will be 20 rubies.
Got to find that big key in Ice Palace.
Oh wait, he's not. He hasn't done. Oh no, he's doing the basement. Leave the basement. Leave it.
He doesn't know.
I know.
And it's a fair call.
I know.
I remember watching a race recently where all they needed was the fire rod, and it was in error basement, so
yep.
It can contain important items.
Oh yeah, I know. I've found the flippers before in the Hera basement, with Swamp being my go mode.
I'm just trying to think what they need now for go mode. They need the hookshot and they need the flippers.
Possibly could use the ice rod if something they need is on Trinet.
Yes, but that's a kind of a optional item.
I know, but I mean, if something they need is on Trinex, they do need Ice Rod to kill Trinex.
Ice Rod if Sashralar has the item on Green Pendant.
True.
We know the head is dead, sadly.
Yep. We've known that since, like, what, like 10 minutes in?
No, not since 10 minutes. I think it was about 40 minutes that armlx went and checked pedestal. Just a fairy and a bottle on ped.
It was very, very early. And, what is Arm doing?
An interesting speedy tactic to get out of Spike Cave. Obviously feels there's more to check here on Death Mountain.
Ice Rod was in Ice Palace.
Interesting. Is this the play to check? No, he's done Ether Tablet.
What is he doing?
I have no idea.
Oh no, is he checking more TR? Yep.
Maybe.
He's going back to Turtle Rock.
I don't think it's a bad play because there might be something useful on Laser Bridge.
No, yeah, we know he can't kill Trinex. but like you said, he can go far in TR.
Yeah, as Dapperworm says, if he can find flippers or hookshot on Laser Bridge,
Yeah.
that gives him a.
Sorry, keep heading you off.
It's alright, no worries.
If they find the flute, though, that leads to Meyer.
Yep. Required item may be there in Maya. Just don't know.
Yep. Arm is the only one that has all pendants or medallions. So if Ether is required to get into Misery Mire, Professor Pixie is going to be locked out of it until she checks it.
Trying to think where that Ether medallion was.
It was in Waterfall Cave.
Okay.
There's the map. Ouch.
Save and quit to.
I did not see what was on Cold Stare.
Neither did I.
Yeah, Cold Stare was hookshot locked, but because of the ability to break Ice Palace like we have, it rarely is ever actually locked.
Yep. Icebreaker is.
Icebreaker
Awesome.
is the greatest glitch ever found.
Here.
It makes us. It makes us who are who can't do Ice Palace at all the regular way feel better about ourselves. That's for sure.
Absolutely. And big shouts going out to Irritable Penguin who taught me how to do it.
Big shout out to Professor Renderer for teaching me.
Flippers in Mimic Cave.
What was that?
Mimic Cave had the flippers.
Ooh.
So armlx's call to carry on through Turtle Rock was a good one.
I don't blame him for continuing into Turtle Rock either. Laser Bridge is just another couple of minutes dig into. There's the flute though on Fat Fairy.
Yeah, this is interesting because they're now so far diverged we don't know where things are. It would be interesting if Hookshot was somewhere inside Misery Maya.
Honestly, Turtle Rock has. Oh no! Professor Pixie almost just deleted her save file. Oh, my heart would sink for her if that happened.
This is a really interesting seed.
Yeah.
Who rolled this one?
Wasn't me. If it was me, Fire Rod would have been on pedestal. Aga, what one would have been required to get the hook shot, and other stuff like that.
For me, if it were me rolling it, it would probably be a Pyramid Fairy Hammer.
Oh, you're just mean. Are you the one that rolled that recently from a race I called?
It was my week 1 opponent against Sean, secretly a sliver. I rolled the seed, and it was a Pyramid Fairy Hammer.
I did not see what was on the last item in the laser bridge.
I think it was relevant. But those flippers in Mimic Cave is relevant.
Oh yeah. Ice Rod also being an ice palace was an interesting thing. Professor
that will.
Pixie, she's gonna set up fake powder. I just saw her start burning magic.
Yeah. I think it's going to annoy armlx that this ice rod is in Ice Palace because they've just come from Turtle Rock and that's why they needed it. So.
Hook being on Trinex, you're sadistic, Bell. Well, at least Ice Palace is required to be done.
It could still be on Sashralaw.
Yeah.
So the sooner that armlx goes back to Turtle Rock to beat Trinex, it might be what's locking the hook shot.
Could be on Hammer Pegs, too.
Could be. Let's see.
And what's on Hammer Pegs is just a piece. Well, he's still going to be able to complete Ice Palace, even with this being ice hookshot lock. 50 rubies on the I can't speak today, on the dwarven breadspread.
The Smith. And we get the fake powder here.
Of course, even if this is hookshot, it's going to be out of logic, too, so... It is a heart container. Regular heart container, I think.
Not a bad find.
Nope. 13 hearts is not fun to do the seed in if you're on blue mail.
ProfessorPixie is going to go... This is really odd. I would have gone back to the Dark World there to pick up the purple chest. But obviously she's got other things on her mind. That's why these people are on the Master Sword Finals and I'm commentating.
So what bracket were you in?
Sword. And I got knocked out.
You were what? I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Fighter's sword bracket. I just had some really horrible matchups.
And there was Pixie never picked up the shovel in Ice Palace. That's interesting.
Let's see what Marshed has. 20 rupees. And a heart container.
And it's the same card. There's the ice rod. I did not see what was required to open up Misery Mire. And there's the third item in... And
300 rupees in Checkable Cave.
Yep. Professor Pixie, I think she's headed to get... Where was the flute?
That's a good question. The flutes...
Where was
I can't remember where the flute...
Let's...
In Pyramid Ferry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And look at this. She is going to go and pick up that butter sword.
Well, she didn't know what was there.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, maybe not. I think that's an error. Speed up fighting and combat a little bit, and it does make the pig a lot easier. But, hey, They play the seed the way they want to play it.
Yep. There's a reason you and me aren't in the finals in our bracket.
Exactly.
Ironically, Arm is the one who first round.
How many crystals have they each got now?
6.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, the last one for armlx is
I just realized
Swamp.
something. If Hookshot is in Swamp, Arm is in Go mode.
Yep. And he may be thinking that himself.
He's going to go activate the flute first, though.
He doesn't have the flute.
Oh, that's right. I don't know where he's... Oh, he's checking the Smith chamber. While ProfessorPixie does have the flute, and does not use it to quickly go down the... Oh, she does have the shovel. That's why she's doing it.
Oh, I see. Yes, to combine these checks in together.
Yep.
It could be buried. It could be in that purple chest. We don't know.
Now, we do know that that an item that is required is in Turtle Rock at the pretty late into it at that.
Pick up some money.
Now she's using the flute to get down to I don't know what this guy's canonical name is.
By the desert.
And it is the hook shot.
So we know that armlx is going to pick that up. The purple chest. So I think that's go mode for armlx.
Where is Pixie going?
They haven't bought already? Yes, they have.
Oh, Arm hasn't checked catfish and stuff.
No, but as soon as he gets that hook shot, he is in go mode.
Yep.
And he's not far away from it. All he has to do is pick up the purple chest.
Do not save and quit. Thank you.
Yes, it looks like this is going to go to a game 3. Go and pick that purple chest up. Mirror and flute.
He doesn't got the flute.
Oh no, true. Well, the long walk isn't going to hurt him.
Yeah, this is right now armlx's game to lose. Because the items that ProfessorPixie needs are so deep in Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Definitely armlx made the right call there to dig TR.
He double dipped it at that. You and me were questioning why he would do it, and then he shut us up pretty quick. Flute was in Pyramid Fairy.
Doesn't want his $300 from the dig spot.
Nope.
I think he's going to be very happy with what he finds in the purple chest, though.
Oh, yeah. He can just run right and basically go right to his final dungeon. Yep, ProfessorPixie she's now going to go pick up her go mode item.
armlx, however, has mode picking up that hook shot and is now making a beeline for Swamp.
Yep.
There's all kinds of trolling going on in chat.
armlx is going to basically be able to go straight to Argus as well. Because this is one of the 2 dungeons you do not need the big key to.
Yes, what if the GT big key is in Maya? It's very good questioning there.
Well, then we'd be running a key sanity, and then I'd be questioning how that happened.
Yep, they're already making GT big key guessings in chat.
Yeah. Well, as soon as we get to are done with Argus, we can start guessing what the chest locations. Everybody who's watched me commentate enough knows that my choice is 23.
Excellent, which probably means tile room.
It's 22. No, like I've seen tile room be checked like 1 or 2, so or not 1, but like one of the very early ones. So I myself, if I'm feeling really off about a seed, I make tile room be one of my first.
I'm going to go out on a limb this time around and say that the big key in Ganon's tower will be in the big chest.
Oh. Professor Pixie, she's gonna find her fire rod in just a second.
Lining up Diver down, armlx has done really well there.
Getting a third bottle. Yep, Pixie's about to find her fire rod. There we go.
Cracker's guessing that the big key is in the Moldorm 2 validation chest.
Yep, she's also going deeper. She also went the wrong way, I think. Okay, armlx is... is on Argus, sorry. My brain farted there. And... is Argus taking more hits than he normally does, or am I going crazy?
Armlx missed the spin attacks, that's why it took a little while longer.
Okay.
Yeah, he poked it rather than span attack on it.
Also, get your guesses in for which check now that the GT big key is going to be in.
Yep.
It's going to be two.
We are now into the big key guessing game. I'm going to go... I was going to say 7, but it looks like Krellbell's gone for that. I'll go with number 5 instead. I think we're going to have a reasonably early big key. I'll add my number 5 to chat. There we go. Yep, some good value bets are in chat at the moment. But the bets will be closing soon as armlx opens up GT. In the Hope Room. Hello, my thing. That's better, we're back. It's not chest number 5. My co-commentator Nira has gone off commentary. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I was back at the computer.
It was me. You're not. That's... Ugh, I've totally lost count. 9, 10...
So through 11, we have thing.
I think that might be 12. Rhino. Count in my head. 6, 7, plus those 4s, 11. This is 12. Just 10 arrows.
Here's 13, and just another small key.
Into Rando room. As ProfessorPixie is divering down, or attempting to. 14 has 20.
There it is.
There it is.
15.
Did anyone guess 17?
Jaxxy
Nope.
is the closest at 15.
Well done to our tracker. Guessing closest without going over. My leg's gonna need to be a little bit careful with only 3 hearts of health.
$21.3k points go to Jaxxy.
Safety room with the double fairies there. Not a bad shout.
Nope.
Just into the climb. Professor Pixie picks up the 7th crystal.
This game is not over until it's over, people. Arm could take steps to Ganon. They could take falls. All sorts of things can still happen.
Not saying anything about falls to Ganon. I got told off a little bit by the champion last time I was commentating for suggesting that runners of this caliber don't fall to Ganon. But you're right, anything can happen. A bit of an awkward Lambo fight for armlx.
Get it done almost perfectly. Anyway, though. Professor almost started running for. Almost started running right to GT by accident.
He can go to Hera if he wants.
Sadly, can't get into GT that way. I am too, Huff. Trust me.
Yes. I mean, anyone can fall. Yes, you're right, Vortex. DDR Kirby was right to pick me up on it.
Arm's not going to pick up any items, or any of the chests by the looks of it.
Hold on 2 causing some problems for armlx.
There's a reason it's called Trolldorm.
And it's fall number 2. Falling to Ganon, we're falling to Trolldorm here.
Yeah, we're doing all the falls we're gonna see here. Pixie's gonna have a faster GT though, because she's checking full left side.
Yeah.
There's
Mirror shield out of the validation chest. It's a nice item to find there. Pretty useless, but a nice item to find there nonetheless.
It's only good for Laser Bridge.
armlx might need to use that red potion.
Nah, he's got a fairy.
Ah, fair enough. Well, short of an absolute disaster.
He can always grab the emergency fairy outside of Ganon too.
Yep. Looks as though this will go to a game 3.
Yep.
But we shall see.
Yeah, until I see the mirror shield do that for me against red mimics and stuff like that, I will not acknowledge. And he is just going to go right into Ganon. He's not grabbing the emergency Gary.
Yep. armlx is obviously feeling very confident to not go for a health point refill.
He might just be willing to use the fairy for right now. And I guarantee you that was a purposeful thing he just did. I think he's got 2 red potions anyway.
Let's see as he moves on to phase 3 of Ganon now. This is the annoying phase. So, silver arrows must have been on the left side of swamp.
Yeah. Or it's in the big chest.
Doesn't look like he's going to need it. Oh!
There's the fall. Oh.
I think the key here is not to panic. There is a fairy here to refill. And breathe. I believe my advice was from one of my mentors, just breathe.
Yep. Do not panic. My mentors forced me to do silverless. Told me it was better for me to learn it, and I'm in agreement with that. I hated it, that's for sure.
I could not do a silverless cannon before I started this tournament, so I've been practicing it, and I'm pleased I have.
I'm in agreement now with what they were, why they made me do it, but I did not like them for making me do it at first. Arm picking using his potion. I did learn silverless or master sword silverless.
Now, armlx, we do want to see a game 3, so please get this right this time. We do not want to see you fall.
Yeah, if he falls here, it's going to be literally down to the wire. Ooh.
Very close there. Taking a bit of a nudge from afar back there, but wisely letting go of the D-pad.
And he got it.
Yep. Final spin there, finishing off Ganon.
And as long as the hardest boss in the game doesn't kill him here, he will finish with a time of 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 50 seconds.
Well done, congratulations, armlx. Professor Pixie not too far behind. That does, of course, mean we're going to a game 3. Not tonight.
Oh, come on. Let's do game 3 right now.
3 a.m. in the morning for me now, and yeah, no.
I'll solo com then.
You're solo comet. Yeah, fair enough.
I want to see game 3 now.
I'm not sure if there's any rush, or whether want it to be done today, tomorrow, next week. We'll have to see.
A lot less pressure to get the last race done when everything else is done up to this point.
Yeah. And game 3 happened yesterday. We need more Rando.
Well, ooh, Professor Pixie taking a death. But she had a fairy.
Yeah, causing a few problems for both runners tonight. I'm not sure if we're going to get either of them in for an interview.
They agreed to one. They're just waiting for the race to be over on art for us.
Cool. I mean, I think the play that made this match was armlx going into Turtle Rock and finding those flippers in Mimic Cave early.
Yeah, Fire Rod, it turns out, was not needed, but... Or actually, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't needed, never mind. It was nice to have, that was for sure. And Professor Pixie, she will finish with a time of 1 hour, 50 minutes, possibly, and 59 seconds. And we are joined by armlx and Professor Pixie. Welcome and GG to both of them.
GG's.
Ow. TR. Ow.
Yeah, that was, I mean, even I went in, I'm like, oh, I'll check the first chest. I'll check Chain Chomps, and there's the Fire Rod. I'm like, I felt obligated to finish the rest of the mountain, and then was just like, yeah, well, it's never going to get better.
No, that was 100% the difference this time around.
Yeah.
I just know that was it. I was either way ahead or definitely way behind.
Yeah, the awkward part of this seed was Ice Palace was available relatively early, but you just have no reason to do it because it's potentially hook and flipper locked, and that's just the forced go mode.
I did it anyway. Because I'm just thinking, okay, it's one of those things where when I know I can clear it, I'll do it if I need to think.
Oh yeah, that's totally fair. And I think it ended up being something super weird where like all 3 items were not hookshot locked, but the boss was hookshot locked. So like, I don't know. I had to pull up the koi sheet of what does this all mean.
All three items were not hookshot locked, but the boss was locked by Samaria.
And hookshot, I think, because the keys were boss and right side.
Nope. No, I have that one on there. It's, the small key, one of the small keys was in a spot where you could go backwards and get to the right side without the hookshot, getting the other small key in the process.
Okay. I must have not been tracking. I thought they were boss and the spike room chest. But at that point I had kind of given up.
Or was it that? Oh no, wait. Was it that? Huh.
Yeah. Ice Palace
yeah, never mind, it was that. It was... Okay, so he was hook locked. Never mind.
Yeah, weird stuff.
Yeah, I just... Never mind. Ignore my thing in the race room because I was wrong horribly.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't... Yeah.
Did you see both gloves before doing AGA or just one? Because I didn't check Lumberjack because I assumed I would go up the mountain at some point and then just kind of blind checked it and got mitts.
I saw Lumberjack and did AGA before finding the other glove in desert, on the desert ledge. So when I saw that one, I was like, oh yeah, that was hard AGA for Dark World because of the book.
Yeah, and there's no way getting around picking up that book and going into desert that way because the other glove is locked by, you have to, it just doesn't work.
Oh, because the flute was in Pyramid Fairy.
Oh, I did not know that.
I did that. Again, it was one of those, okay, this can't be flippers. I don't think this can be hookshot. But part of me was saying this could be hookshot because keys, confusing.
Oh, I might have mismarked and assumed that was just not in... Yeah, it was Ice Palace and not Swamp, but yeah, the same thing with the hookshot lock, so it couldn't be anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, I'll do it. And that's where the flute was, and that just was like, okay, this speeds up things.
Yeah, speeds up doing all the other crappy options. Yeah, I also just skipped Skullwoods completely on my way north out of town. I had done Hype Cave out of Aga, and then at that point I have the full South Dark World cleared, and I have done Town, so it's just like, oh, I've got boots and mirror. I may as well do the north stuff, but I don't know, doing the front of Skullwoods there did not seem ideal.
I was happy how I did the mountain, even though I didn't go into TR. I was like, okay, I've got the mirror, I've killed Aga, I can end this at Spike and go run over to Pod for the pyramid.
Yeah, I had done Pod and Eastern already after, but when I went up, it was kind of my plan was to do Spike Cave. And I think actually at the time I had Ether was in Waterfall Ferry. So my plan was to open the TR portal. If it was Ether, skip it because it would be flipper locked, and I didn't want to dive it for only one of the two potential go mode items.
Everybody's gone quiet.
Everyone's going quiet all of a sudden.
Just gonna say you've got some great chemistry there between you, in terms of discussing the seed. I just had one question for armlx. You must have felt very confident doing that blind check of the lumberjack tree. What were your thoughts when you saw the Titan there?
It was just oh gosh, what do I do now? And I think I still just came up to the conclusion that I was heading over to Pod Eastern. And then because of that, I just was trying to figure out... I think the thing I was supposed to figure out was if I was going to do some kind of Dark World saving quit to the pyramid rather than doing in the mirror checks, and I just kind of gave up on that and just figured I'd clean sweep the Zora area. So.
Yep, and then I think you made the play fairly soon after that up the mountain to Turtle Rock, and Flippers there. Won you it.
Yeah, like I said, I still felt like I had to do, I was leaving her basement to come back and do Spike Cave, but as soon as I got that, I'm I still have to check those first because if it's those and not TR, I don't want to waste 5 minutes in TR. That's literally how I lost the first round of this tournament was ending up in that spot and like diving a TR, and the item that was in the TR that was pointed to by logic was the lamp, and so I was just like, I threw away 5 minutes and lost. So I was just kind of like, well, it's the same scenario, but like this time everything in the overworld sucks.
Yeah. So you made the right call there and got the progression you needed. Super.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea when Game 3 will be between you?
It seems like Monday night is what we said.
Yeah, Monday, same start time works for me.
Yeah, and I think we were chatting it out in the race room and said standard assured. So enjoy more AGA.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you didn't get enough escape this time, enjoy more of it.
Yeah, that will definitely be fun. I personally thought it was interesting the cane of Samaria and the hammer were found right away in the seed.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah,
easier to like pick off the rats with the cane or not, but
I should have followed that cane earlier than I did.
yeah, I mean that's so early though. I guess it's not required for. It's I don't know.
My
Yeah,
defense, it was a pendant dungeon.
two pendant dungeons. Like it could just be GT routing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or it could be Ice Palace, which it actually was. So yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm personally
Not the nicest
excited
seed,
to
but
see a
not
game
horrible.
review with you guys. Even if it's not restreamed, I'll be watching it.
Yeah, I assume something might come together and end the tournament with a stream.
Oh, yeah.
I might not be watching it because it's 3 a.m. in the morning here where I am, and I've got the chance to lie in tomorrow, which is nice, but I won't have it on Monday. So I guess I'll be watching you back on the VOD. But it was certainly a very close race tonight and well worth watching. So thank you for putting on a fantastic show for both of us.
Yeah, try to make an even better one on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah. Just give me my sword. The rats didn't want it.
Right. Well, I think at this point we should just give a shout out to Jaxxy, who was tracking this evening, and to Amarith, our restreamer. You have been listening to myself, Joki, on comms, and I have been joined by Nira Lightshade.
Yo, everybody. It's been a pleasure again to call another race. We are going to be going over to Speed Gaming 2 once we're done here. So, unless you guys have any final thoughts, I say we go.
Sounds good to me.
Game 3 hype?
Oh yeah.
Have a fantastic weekend, everybody.
See you guys.
Later.